Broncos country, I want to apologize. I was wrong about Bo Nix, and it's not that I thought he was a bad player at all, right? Went to Auburn, I'm a big Auburn fan, then went to Oregon and lit it up, right? But I did believe for a split second there that they would go with Jarrett Stidham, right? I thought they would play him for maybe 4 to 5 weeks before easing in Bo Nix. However, what we've seen not only in training camp, not only in preseason week 1, but what we just saw last night, Bo Nix is a starter. He has taken the keys and he is not going to look back. This might be the most NFL-ready quarterback in this year's NFL draft. When you look at how comfortable that he is in the pocket with his footwork, with his decision-making, looking off safeties, manipulating a defense, this dude is the most NFL-ready QB prospect in this draft. In this video, I wanted to go through the film and show you guys exactly what I'm looking at. So let's do that really quick. Before we jump in though, I need you guys to do me a favor. If you guys want another one of these film breakdowns, comment down below part 2 and give me a player that you want me to break down. Anybody, offense, defense, O-line, D-line, DB, whatever you guys want me to break down, I got you guys covered. Leave me a comment, and with that being said, let's dive into Bo Nix. Alright, first play I want to show you guys. I'm actually going to let you guys watch it, and then we'll go back and kind of break down what we see. Play action fake, looks right, looks left. Beautiful. 3rd and 1, pick up 8 yards, right? Now, again, what do we notice on this play? First thing is they have a lot of guys in the box. Obviously, you're in this I formation. They probably expect you to run this ball on 3rd and 1. Instead, we're going to pass it. We're going to see a little bit of pre-snap motion. Now, what this tells us is nobody rotated over. So, this is zone defense. We expect all these guys to probably drop into a Tampa 2, probably have a mid-read, a hook curl, a flat, another hook curl over here, right? Probably have a bunch of defenders just dropping into a zone. Now, whenever a team is in zone coverage, you're going to be able to really manipulate them by just using your eyes as a quarterback, right? So, we're going to get a deep dig here, or not even a deep dig. We're going to get a corner route here. We're going to get your fullback leaking into the flats, and then we're going to get this tight end here coming over the middle, and he's just going to stop. He's going to stop and try to sit into a zone. This is where your quarterback, Bo Nix, has to be able to manipulate the defense, right? Don't tell them where you're going with the football by using your eyes. Bo Nix, beautiful footwork. Can we please just watch this a couple of times here? This is beautiful work. Love that. Look at this. Beautiful. Plants those feet into the ground. The first thing he does is he's going to read the fullback here really early. So boom, checks it to the right. He's going to notice that, okay, yeah, we're right. This is zone coverage. We got a cloud flat over here. Probably have a hook curl, a mid-read, hook curl, and then this guy's kind of just, you know, he has really nothing to cover. So he's kind of doing what he wants to do because nobody's on this side of the field. You obviously got a deep zone back here, and this guy's probably playing back over on this half. So again, Bo Nix going to read that fullback. Now he's going to scan this, right? That's not really open. That's going to be a really tight window between the cloud flat, between this deep safety, between this guy leaking over. But what it does is move this guy back just a little bit, right? Boom. That guy is thinking, okay, he's going to this tight end. Let me just back up. Beautiful route by 82. Get that football out, right? Beautiful, right? It could maybe even come out a hair quicker. But that is great work. That football is out before he is even turning his head. Beautiful job. Great job being calm in the pocket. Hey, and then you know what? He helps out a Packer to get up as well. Hey, I love Bo Nix, and this is just the beginning of what he can really do. All right, here we go. Another play I really liked here by Bo Nix. Another I form. This one's going to be a fake toss to the left. Boom, rolls out to the right. Finds his guy. Let's watch how this one panned out. All right, first thing we're going to notice is number 12, this wide receiver is going to come under the defensive end. He's going to lay a quick block and then leak into his route. Same thing with Sun, a little bit of a deeper cross here. We're going to get the tight end on a corner route. And then from here, I really just want to put on display Bo Nix's ability to really sell this, man. Really does such a good job. Boom, right? That is beautiful. See how the ball's tucked away behind his back. 57, and all of these other guys are really locked in. But one thing that sells it a ton is the wide receiver coming up here and laying this block, right? This is kind of telling these linebackers right here, okay, wait, this actually might be a run, because you never really see wide receivers get into a block this early. So these guys are all, boom, right? They're really committed. Even this guy is sold from Bo Nix's fake toss. That's an amazing fake toss. Now he's able to really bootleg out to the right or left. No, right. And then look at this pass here. On the run. This is beautiful. I even think he can hit this row if you lob it up. But that's a great way. Let him up the field. See how he didn't lead him into the defender fully? He actually made him come to a little bit of a slower down, right? Or slow down just a little bit. He's able to get back up the field for a couple more yards. In my opinion, that's a great throw. All right, here we go. One of my favorite throws of the entire night by Bo Nix. Look at his footwork. Amazing drop. Fires a bullet. We see a lot of this play. Let's actually take a look at it real quick. So let's go back to the top. We're going to see basic 11 personnel. You got one running back, you got one tight end, and you got 3 wide receivers out here. Basic 11 personnel. Running back is actually going to step up over here. They're both going to be running back and tight end on little block and releases. You're going to see him chip here off the edge. We're going to see him chip off the edge, get out into little flats. Wide receivers are running all deep curls. This guy is going to come up around here and just stop. Middle wide receiver, going to come up and just stop over the middle of the field. Same thing down here. Just going to stop at the top of your screen. Now, what I want you guys to notice is the way Bo Nix manipulates this defense, okay? Let's take a look at it. So, boom, first read. He's looking at the linebackers. Is this zone? Is this man? We quickly figure out this is obviously zone. With these guys dropping back, this guy's back is turned. What we think we see here is a hook curl, a mid read, hook curl. You got some flats, maybe cloud flats, and then you got some deep safeties back here, right? So since he knows this is zone defense, this is when you have to make your decision. Who am I going to throw this ball to? So boom, looks over the middle of the field, right? He's going to turn his head right, okay? Now look at what he's about to do. He is looking, okay guys, look at. He is looking right here. It looks like he is throwing this comeback or this curl, whatever you want to say, right? This DB is now out of the running to contest this ball. He's out with the running. He is actually going this direction. So you already manipulated the defense by looking here, and now he knows this guy's back is turned. I have this all day of the week. It is 3rd and 9. We got to get a first down. I'm not scared to throw this football, right? He is already launching it, looking this way, but now throwing this way. Beautiful. I mean, let's take another angle look at it. All right, so here we go. Let's take a look at it. And we're going to get him motioned up there, really trying to help him hedge off that edge rusher. Great job there by him. Boom. Again, right? Turns his head. Right? Let's actually back it up frame by frame. Boom. Okay, so what are we going to notice with this, right? Just to prove it, look at where he's looking. He is looking this direction, where that other receiver is. But in actuality, throws it here, right? Again, this is next level football. Alright guys, real quickly, before we deep dive back into the film here, do me a favor, hit the like button, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. We're going to be breaking down a ton of film in this channel throughout the entirety of not only preseason, but regular season as well. So if you want more of these type of videos, comment down below part 2. Give me another player for the Broncos that you want me to break down, and I got you guys covered over the next few days before preseason week 3. Now, also, if you want to watch these games with me, make sure you guys go follow my Twitch. The link will be in the description below. You click that link, hit the follow button. You'll be notified when we go live to watch the next Broncos game. And we'll kind of be doing this on stream as well, breaking down some film in real time, going over the plays and whatnot. So, again, if you want to watch it, click the link, but let's kind of get back into the video here. Now, this was another really good play here by Bo Nix. We're just going to see a little bit of a screen here, but I really want to show you his eye movement. Again, manipulating the defense right from that pre-snap motion. We know this is zone coverage. This guy's going to really back off again. We know this is zone. Okay. Play fake to the running back. Again, what do we notice? Eyes are down the field. We're going to see him actually look at these wide receivers here for a while. For a good amount of time. Really good footwork, right? Nice little drop there. Is going to look over the middle of the field. It's really telling these DBs that they need to continue to just backpedal, right? Allowing his offensive linemen to really get out into motion. Boom, hits his running back quick and then has a ton of blockers ahead of him. Gets a 15-yard pickup. And again, a lot of quarterbacks on screen passes love to tell the defense what they're doing, right? So what we say would be, or what we know would be, in this specific area, the quarterbacks around the league, especially the young ones, would love to just look off the running back. Just look at the running back right away. Bo Nix does the exact opposite. Allows the guy to get up the field for a nice chunk of yards. I love that. All right, here we go. Another play I love by Bo Nix. First thing we're going to notice, that defensive lineman going to drop back into his zone coverage. But there is one thing that goes kind of unseen when you watch this play. And let's actually break it down. So obviously, the first thing we notice is 96, right? Once he drops back into the zone, the defense is leaving a massive gap up that A and B gap. I mean, it's wide open, right? Sometimes I love when a quarterback just takes what the defense gives him, right? It is 1st and 20. Let's go pick up some yardage here. And we know we can do that because Bo Nix has legs, right? The man can run the ball. Man's pretty quick. So he's going to step up in the pocket. We have basically a nice little curl route here by this wide receiver. We have a fade here to the left sideline. But the one problem is, if you scramble out to this left side, and obviously we can see right here, he's looking to the right to keep these guys kind of honest and over on this side of the field. But what he does next is he needs to get this DB out of the question because you have a 1-on-2 to the outside. So boom, he's going to look left and he's going to pump fake, right? Now, what does that do exactly? It actually sends this DB back even more. Now he's like, okay, wait, he can still throw this ball. Let me actually back up. So again, manipulation. Forcing a defense where you want them to go by using your eyes, pump faking the ball. So boom, he's going to say, wide receiver, hey, get me a block here. Boom. Now gets up the left sideline for 10, 11 yards. And boom, without that little pump fake, that doesn't happen because keep an eye on this DB over here, right? If you start running now, he's just going to come up. He's going to tackle you. You're going to get probably 5 or 6 yards, but extends it to a 10 or 11. Another good one. Another one of the best throws of the day. Let's watch this one break down just a little bit here. Drops back in the pocket. You got your tight end blocking on left. Looks like 12 personnel. Beautiful job. Now again, watch from the top. So route concept wise, we're going to see this tight end just kind of stop over the middle of the field. We're going to see this route kind of just go up the seam, trying to keep this safety out of the play because this is one of your main targets. This is a guy that you think can get behind his own defense and get into his zone. So he's going to run a deep dig over the middle. Running back's just going to be on a quick swing route, seeing if there's any flats to the outside defensively, right? So again, let's watch how this play breaks down. This, 12 personnel tight end is just here to block, give him some more time in the pocket. Drops back. First thing we notice is this deep safety. Bo Nix is completely locked in on these middle guys here. He wants to make sure these guys stay where they are. We don't want this guy dropping back too much. We don't want this guy dropping back too much, which is why we have this route over the middle, right? To keep these guys honest. So boom, he's going to stare down those guys down the middle, and then he's going to turn his head. Okay? Now this is gonna kind of confuse the defense and be like, okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? But look at the throw with anticipation. So this ball is coming out. Courtland Sutton hasn't even made his break yet. The DB's back is turned, which tells Bo Nix I can make this throw. And since you have this seam route up the middle, this DB, he can't make a move, right? If he over pursues here, Bo Nix could then launch one up here for a touchdown, right? So keeps the safety honest. Now you got this 1-on-1. These guys are all occupied up here, right? Beautiful read of the defense. And if you want to sit into a zone, go ahead. Bo Nix is going to pick you apart. Beautiful throw with anticipation. Unbelievable. I love it. And honestly, you see how he doesn't lead him in, right? You lead him in here, you probably get smoked. But he actually leads him back, right? Allows him to prepare for the hit. You don't lead him into a big-time hit, right? I mean, I thought that was beautiful. I actually want to go back. Let's watch his drop here. How is his footwork on this pass? Boom, 1, 2, 3. Good. Plant the foot. Fire that ball. I mean, that ball is out quick, man. That ball is out quick. 1, 2, 3. Fire. And you got it, dude. Bo Nix, man. Special. He's going to be special. And here's the touchdown from Bo Nix. This was a really good pass. Watch how this one plays out. Beautiful. All right, can we take a moment to really understand and realize what Bo Nix actually does on this play? So it's going to be a play fake to the right. First thing I want to see here is actually Bo Nix get that arm, that off arm, or I guess his throwing arm, right? I want to see that closer to the body. Makes it a lot tougher for these guys to really see what's going on the backside, right? So I want to see the arm a little bit closer. Not a really big deal, but, right, could get a little bit better here. You're going to get the wide receiver of Tim Patrick crossing the formation, leaking into that flat. Now you have 55 right screaming in your face. Now what does Bo Nix notice at this point? This guy's head's turned. He's trying to focus on this guy. All of these guys are pretty much out of the play for this guy. And then we have this DB completely locked in on getting outside to the running back. And then we have this man doing a great job just walling off this defender, leaving this man wide open. But the issue is getting the football over this guy. Look at this throw. Look at that throw. Unreal. Right on the money as well. Falls, not even falls, just gets into the end zone. Not even touched. Man, Bo Nix. Bo Nix. Look at that throw, man. On the run, guy in your face, over his hands. Wow, that's how you go out, man. He was, what, 8 of 9, 92 total yards, a touchdown, and 140.7 passer rating. The dude's unreal. Now, there was one more play I want to show you. This one got called back. It was another touchdown. He was over the line of scrimmage. Just watch that one. Now, this play didn't go as planned. Ends up in a touchdown that's nullified by, him throwing over the line of scrimmage, so it gets called back. But when we watch this play in totality, I think Bo Nix is so calm, right? Even under pressure, continuing to look down the field. And let's actually take a look at it. So we're going to see number 80 here. He's going to run this is a mesh concept, right? So he's going to go over the middle. He's kind of going to sit into his zone over here. We got the same thing underneath this time by Courtland Sutton. He's going to get across and again sit over here. This wide receiver is going to come up and sit over the middle. We're going to get basically him running a corner route. And then the running back's going to motion here and then run a wheel down the left sideline. So basically what this concept is trying to do, as we know, this is most likely zone defense. Let's actually bring it back to the top here. So again, we're going to see some motion by 11. 20 looks like he's in man. We got that one deep safety. This could be anything right now. But we're going to notice really quickly here that these linebackers are all playing in the middle, right? 20 immediately gets out. He notices that early on. Looks left. We know this is zone defense from these 3 defenders right here. So again, 80 is going to go over. Sutton's going to go under. Now, the goal of this play right here is to take this guy and lock him in on Sutton. This guy's supposed to follow 80, and then you have the middle route pretty much wide open. That is probably your go-to guy, or one of these meshes, right? You're looking at the meshes, and you're trying to get this guy over the middle. I think he doesn't really look at 80 too much, who is the guy that gets kind of open, but it wouldn't be a big-time pickup. So what Bo Nix does is really do a good job under distress. He steps up in the pocket, right? 76 doesn't do a great job there. A little bit of pressure. Let me step up, right? Keeping his eyes down the field. Never once does he seem like he just wants to be a runner. He's always just keeping his eyes down the field. Now, if he was able to take this on a line, right, just roll out to the left instead of moving, gradually up the field, he was going to be able to have this anyway, right? Ends up keeping his eyes down the field, making it a great throw, wide open touchdown. Again, nullified by a, he was over the line of scrimmage. But again, I thought he displayed some really good calmness in the pocket, under distress, keeping his eyes down the field. And just love it. Love it by Bo Nix, man. I want to see one more time how he does in the pocket. Watch the footwork here as well. Want to see how his feet. Nice little 3-step drop. Steps up. Beautiful, man. Love it. Again, no, it's nullified. That's good. Alright, we're going to end the video there, guys. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Join the family. More of these videos will be coming out over the next few days. Let me know in the comment section down below who should I break down next. Follow the Twitch. And I'll see you guys in the next Broncos update, which should be very, very soon. Peace.